they have walking around, that no matter what you tell them, no matter how much proof you show them, they will still be a part of this matrix construct. My people break free from this matrix construct. All right, I'm freeing minds over here, my brother. Let's keep the goddamn lesson going, man. Exit the university if you're gonna come with something, make it make sense, man. Don't be silly shit. Somebody start over again, and we just decoded that. So when somebody owe you Stephen Williamson, they owe you more than $1. Listen. I hope we got friends on here together, cause somebody gonna owe. And I'm gonna tell their ass, whoever owes Stephen Williamson, y'all, give that man, that God. If you owe him $100, just give him $1, y'all, but count it 99 times. He cool with that because he says, hey, $1 just start over. It keeps starting over. You can't say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. Negro, no, it should be a different day. Monday is the same goddamn day. We counted Monday already. Where the 8th day at? In the 9th and the 10th. And the other 358. Fuck. Use your own brain, not the brain they gave you. All right? Facts. Hell wrong with him. He got to be high. Talking about some, it started over. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, let's keep going with this time spell, all right? And I don't say that to I don't want Stephen Williamson to think I'm belittling him because I do understand that you still stuck in the matrix, so it's hard to grasp it. It's okay. It'll come to you because our DNA being repaired every day. So you ain't got no choice. You're going to rise regardless, my brother. Love you. Peace to you. All right, let's keep it going. Time is a powerful spell aimed directly at the neurochemistry of the brain. Time is an ancient spell from the planet of Nern used to trick blacks and Latinos or the gods into believing in death. All right, remember, what we believe affects the neurochemistry of our brain. So by tricking us into believing in this time illusion, it brought about the belief of death. Okay? Y'all with me? Now, this belief system of time is ushered in through a mental maze. So centuries and decades and all that shit is nothing more than a mental maze they are taking you through. All right? It's this belief system of time is ushered in through a mental maze that the human beings call centuries, decades, years, months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay? This belief of days/nights leads to the complete restructuring of the brain's neurochemistry. You with me now, Stephen Williamson? Are y'all seeing this time spell? Let me read that again. This belief, all right? Because we know what we believe, directly what we think. So a belief is a thought, directly impacts the neurochemistry of our brains, all right? And this belief system is ushered in through this mental maze that they call centuries, decades, years, months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds. The bullshit don't exist. It never did, all right? This belief of days/nights leads to the complete restructuring of the brain's neurochemistry, okay? So we begin to believe this time spell, all right? We begin to believe that 100 years is a century, and it's 10 years in a decade, and it's 365 days in a year, and it's 12 months in a year, and it's 4 weeks in a month, and it's 7 days in a week, and it's 24 hours in a day, and it's 60 minutes in an hour, and it's 60 seconds in a minute. So now we are doing what? Counting time, counting days that don't exist. And then they gave us birthdays and told us to celebrate the shit. So every year you counting these days, even looking forward to it. So you're counting this and you're believing in this system. And our belief in this system is the only reason it appears to exist. All right? Right. You believe you getting old, your ass start looking old. Facts. All right? So this belief of day and night, which is why they blasted our second sun away, people, because when the second sun was here, there was no night. It was just always day. So you couldn't even use day and night to trick the gods. So they had to blast that second sun away. The day and night is part of the time cycle, and it leads to the restructuring of the brain neurochemistry. All right, and this causes hold on, let's keep going, y'all. We ain't through. All right, hold on. Now what happens? What happens? Once you believe this shit, with this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul/spirit moves around the physical realm, or planet Kai, which is the real name of Earth, begins to decay/age. Let me read that back. This is the time spell, people. With this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul moves around the physical realm begins to decay/age. Okay, so remember, These are physical vessels in this dimension. We are multidimensional beings. We are electricity and magnetism, spirit and soul. So we can never die. We just teleport to different dimensions. We take on different bodies. All right. Some of us don't even take on bodies sometimes. All right. It just depends on what we're trying to do. Okay. So you got to know when the body begins to age and decay, and then the physical avatar dies. It didn't used to be like that. Before they put this time spell on our planet, these physical avatars will live forever, and we would just alternate, go in and out into different realities and keep creating. Because remember, we create with our words and our thoughts. We take that with us everywhere. We are spirit and soul. This is our power as the gods, as the Atlanteans. We are the Atlanteans. I keep telling y'all this. All right, the God race, the Atlanteans, angelic beings, electrical beings. All right, this is who we are. This is what we are. Okay. Like I keep saying, the whole movie, The Guardian of the Galaxy, is about us and how we literally are the guardians of the 9 realms that are on the planet. All right, it's 9 realms. It's 8 other realms that exist on our planet. All right, it's 8 other realms that exist on our planet. What we call Atlantis, or they now renamed Earth, or it's called Middle Earth. This is just one of the 8 other realms on this planet, on our planet. Facts. This shit get way, man. Look, this shit get deep, y'all. This shit get super deep. It ain't a word for how deep this shit get. Let's keep it going, though, about this time spell, all right? I'll make other lives about that stuff, too. I'll go more in depth for y'all, just like I did with the time spell. I talked about this time spell, and then I made an actual presentation on it. So I got y'all, all right? Here we go. We'll be back at it, okay? So, with this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul moves around the physical realm, I'm giving y'all the cosmic facts. All right, this is quantum physics. In cosmic history, I'm teaching y'all about y'all selves. All right, with this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul/spirit moves around the physical realm of planet Cayenne begins to decay or age. Okay, this belief, the keyword belief, in aging conjures. Remember what we do when we conjure? We attract. Right. So this belief in aging conjures up the spirit. Remember, of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death. Let me bring that back. This belief in aging conjures up the spirit. So decay, aka rigor mortis, aka death, is a spirit, people. Yes, stress is definitely a form of going to your lower self. So what I just taught y'all was that decay, rigor mortis, death is a spirit. It's the actual spirit. It's the actual entity, okay? And we conjured up this entity with the belief of time. All right? And the soul is magnetism. So we attract this spirit to our physical bodies in this realm, which then causes these physical bodies to age, which leads to the death of the physical body. But you, the essence of you, never dies. All right? And they use this fear, this death, and our lack of knowledge thereof as a fear point to be like, hey, you don't want to die. You don't want to. Death gonna feel better than a nut. What they call death gonna feel better than a nut to you. It's gonna be the most peaceful point to you because you will release from the restraints of the physical body. All right? Exactly. Which goes back, Renee say, thank you, goddess, which goes back to the number 13 symbolizing death. Thank you. Can y'all please subscribe to the University of Cosmic Intelligence? Y'all can do it right now. All right? Feel free to donate $1 if you want to. A lot of y'all was like, what's the cash app I want to donate? I don't need no money, but if y'all want to donate, because I'm pouring a lot of energy, time, and resources, go ahead. $MIC, music, media, MDIA, the number 4, ever, EVER. All right? So if you want to do it, donate 50 cents, donate a penny. You don't want to donate nothing but your time and energy, do that by sharing this live. All right, you could donate by sharing the live. You could donate by spreading the information. You could donate a penny if you want to. You could donate by subscribing. We need to spread the information, my people. All right? So now, rigor mortis is the stiffening up of the joints and stuff that happens after death. But what they don't tell you is believing in this time spell, all right, conjures up the spirit. So you begin to decay and go through rigor mortis long before your avatar even dies. This is why the older people get, the stiffer their bones get, and they start, you know what I'm saying, they start getting hard for them to move. That's rigor mortis. But they lied and told us rigor mortis only sets in after the physical avatar dies. That's a fucking lie to keep you entrapped and ensnared in this time spell. Facts. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. So this belief in aging conjures up the spirit of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death, but not the death of the electrical being. Let's focus on that. So only the avatar dies, people, from this time spell, but not the death of the electrical being / soul spirit within the body. Okay. Pay attention. So although they can kill the physical with this time spell, they cannot kill the us. All right. This is why we continue to reincarnate. All right. Or some of us break free from the entire cycle, depending on what our mission is. Some of us ask to come back. All right. For this moment in time right here, this grand war. OK. All right. So if we did not. Yeah, exactly. If we didn't believe in time, we wouldn't be impacted by its restraints. We wouldn't age. You would look young. Listen, you think I'm lying? Let me show y'all something. Let me put y'all in tune. Prince knew this. I like he had perfect. Hold on. He had perfect motherfucking skin. We can all agree. All right. So let's see what Prince had to say about time. And when he did use his platform to try to enlighten the gods, he was killed. All right. Let's go. Let's see what Prince had to say about time. Because somebody said, so if we didn't believe in time, we wouldn't age or any of that. No, you would not really. Check this out.
For example, you had how many birthdays?
Me? What do you think?
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day.
Absolutely.
You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago.
Pause. Did you hear what the man said? He just kicked esoterical motherfucking facts on live TV and it went over everybody's head. He did in this interview. Oh, we talking this shit came out early 2000s. Now do y'all see why they had to kill him too? I'm gonna do a whole separate live on all that type of shit. But I just wanted to ask somebody who was like, so we stopped believing? Yeah. Let me let you in. And I didn't get this from him. I know this on my own, but I'm using another one of the gods whose soul has transcended over to the other side for the moment, time being. All right? Exactly. Reality is fake. Dreams are real. Now we talking, Stephen Wilson. Now you on board. All right? So the time spell I've been telling y'all about it's real. This is why Prince was killed. He been saying stuff like this. All right? Down the time spell all day, but let's listen to him one more time, y'all. So yes, if you stop celebrating birthdays, if you stop believing in time, if you stop counting days, minutes, seconds, hours, your physical body won't age because you don't believe in that. Chemistry has to reshape. Facts. This is the science. This ain't my opinion. This is science. You see what I'm saying? That's why my university, this is a university, people. This is why it's called the University of Cosmic Intelligence. All right? Let me run it back for y'all. I got y'all on the run back. I love y'all.
For example, you had how many birthdays?
Me? What do you think?
Listen to him.
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day. You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago. Just
all right. So what he just listen now. He just told you some shit, and it would have went over your head when he said it. All right? Listen, man. The man, all right? He just clearly said, this is why I look the same way I looked it 10 years ago. Prince didn't celebrate birthdays, and we know how he looked. That man was 50 with skin clearer than mine. That man looked at 28 in the face at the moment of his death. Also, what's her name? Sade? Sade, look at Sade. Sade, she almost 60. She don't celebrate birthdays neither. She don't believe in time neither. See, when you get the counting, you're focusing. Whatever you focus your energy on, that's a separate line. We are here. Thank you. I'll have a raspberry now. Thank you, goddess. Don't mind if I do. All right. So, because that's alkaline food. That's energy right there. This is all fruits, vegetables, water, and sunlight. We are plant-based. We need photon energy, people. All right? Let's keep it going. Oh. And you know how you eat them blue. Hey. Like on some real shit. I actually got my teeth. Bit into a blueberry and get the seed getting them. Man, that shit fucking me up right now. All right. Let's go. All right, yeah, let me see that. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. So we back on this time spell. We back on their ass, y'all. We in here class. We back on their ass. Let's go. All right. So this belief in time with this belief of days and years passing, the avatar in which the soul resides basically begins to decay because it attracts that spirit of decay. Remember, this belief in aging conjures up the spirit of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death. Okay, but not the death of the electrical being / soul / spirit within the body. For that deity, God, is made up of pure energy. And energy can never die nor was it created. It always was. You feel me? You feel me? You are a god. Goddess. Esoterical, cosmic facts. I'm giving y'all the quantum physical breakdown of this shit. And I ain't never went to none of their major universities. Because we don't need it. The truth is locked in our DNA. Meditation, alkaline diet, and things like this. Building. What we're doing right now is we are building. We are building right now. We are passing information. Y'all are sharing this live. Y'all are commenting. Other people are reading y'all comments. Y'all teaching each other just in the comments. This is what they fear, my people. Okay? Because at your base form, you break down to atoms and protons and electrons. And that's only energy. This is why you are a god. This is why you cannot be defeated. You cannot be destroyed. And if you erase that fear of death, you will become all powerful and they will not be able to stop you. Okay? We only believe in death because of this time spell. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it fucking going. All right? Energy can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate. But the belief, keyword, but. So let's, energy, that which we are, my people, can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate. This is science. This is science too. When it says, the deities, us, are made up of pure energy. And energy can never die, nor was it created. Do you see furthermore why you are a god? You are energy at your core. You can never die because you were never even born. You were never created. You are energy. You always was. You gotta try to grasp that. All right? Energy can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate, meaning move around somewhere else. But the belief in this human, that's why I wrote it like that, human-made construct brings about the death of the physical avatar or body which the soul uses while on planet Kai. Okay? Let's say that again. You can't die, all right? But believing in this human man-made construct, time, the time spell, brings about the death of our physical avatars, which are the bodies we use while on this planet, all right? Because you are not your body, okay? This is why when people, quote unquote, die, we still see the body in the goddamn casket, right? Right? We still see the body in the goddamn casket, right? Right? Because you are not your body, all right? This is why you are connected to everything, right? And the moment you realize that, that's when you're able to do anything. Remember in the Matrix when Neo walked up and the little dude was bending the spoon and Neo looked at it and he told Neo, he said, try not to bend the spoon for that would be impossible. Instead, try to realize the simple truth that there is no spoon. You are only bending yourself. So instead of trying to bend the spoon, just envision bending yourself. Recognize that you and the spoon, not just you and the spoon, but every object around you is one. Because y'all all come from that same energy of creation. I keep telling y'all we are one. But they had to make us numb to this fact so that we were able to kill each other. Right? It's easy to kill him if you don't recognize him as you. Kill him if you don't know that he's you in another form. And if you know the truth, you can't go kill your goddamn self. This is what the movie The One was symbolizing. You are everybody around you. This is what, see, I'm going to be teaching y'all the lingo in some upcoming classes, all right? You hear me say stuff like peace, God. Peace means positive energy always creates elevation. It's an acronym. I don't mean peace as in stillness. Because the peace as in stillness is what they use to conquer us, right? We come from chaos. Diamonds are made, we were chaotic, but they got us thinking chaos is bad. No, chaos is the form of, everything is created through chaos. Things have to move around. That's what chaos is, okay? All right? So these beings took our nature from us. They are Satan. Remember, Satan was against God. He's against nature, okay? So this is why they created this time trap, all right? All right? So let's keep going. This time spell ushers in the spirit of fear and death by feeding directly off the kinetic energy, okay? Kinetic energy, people. This is, exactly, we don't die, we multiply. That's where that saying come from. But kinetic energy, my people, all right? Kinetic energy is what the Black Panther had in his suit. When they shot his suit with all them bullets and he just kept taking all the kinetic energy off the bullets and then he shot it back at them. You have kinetic energy in this carbon within you. This is why if you go to a bad environment, you're gonna take, or you're gonna basically trap. You're gonna take on, not a track, but you're gonna take in all that energy, and then you're gonna release it. All right. You might see this being shown like somebody like myself growing up in Chicago in a violent environment, and then by the time I got 16, 17, now I go over here and bust this motherfucking head to the white meat. All right. On the outside, the Medea, the enchantress, although she's orchestrating all this bullshit, she'll say he's acting evil because he just went and bust dude head to the motherfucking white meat. When in reality, that wasn't acting evil, all right? That's just you pushing out the kinetic energy that you have been taking in from your environment through the epidermis of your skin, hairs on your skin, antenna, your receptors, as well as your hair. This is why your hair gonna keep growing back no matter how much you cut it. Period. Like, facts. Like, I'm giving y'all real esoterical facts. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm finna grow my hair out now. If y'all keep rocking me, y'all gonna be here with my whole lock journey, the whole 9. I need to retwist and everything. You feel me? Like, won't be able to get there for a few days. I'm gonna still give y'all this live. I ain't cut, there ain't none of that. I'm letting it lock and go all the way out now that I know the hair, it makes you wiser as well. It connects you to your ancestors. Your ancestors are in your DNA. They be speaking to us, but it's hard to hear them. You get what I'm saying? We got poison, the GMOs, and all of that. All right? So, this time spell, all right, ushers in the spirit of fear and death. All right? We fear, so we bring about death. And what does it do? If it's feeding this time, which this fear and death is feeding directly off the kinetic energy of us, the Black and Latino people, aka the gods and goddesses, who are directly connected to the entire planet and its ley lines or energy grids. Remember, I told y'all it's a frequency war. We are electrical beings. This is why they had to kill for telling y'all that in Dr. Sebi. They platform huge. My platform not that big right now, so you know they ain't thinking about me. But I'm just letting y'all know this is why. And even if they wanted to, they can't do nothing. They are leaving the planet. It's over with. Like they couldn't do nothing if they wanted to. Facts. They can't do nothing with none of us. That's what y'all don't know. It's so many, like the money spell already been broken. That'll be my next lecture tomorrow. Because just on this time spell, y'all see this shit done took hours. That's how deep it go. All right. But let's keep going. All right. Let's read it one more time. So this time spell ushers in the spirit of fear and death by feeding directly off the kinetic energy of the gods/goddesses who are directly connected to the entire planet and its ley lines or energy grids. All right. So we directly connected to the planet, y'all. And that's why they do this. Let's keep it going. All right. Boom. All right. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. The clock. All right. So what does the clock symbolize? A lot of us have been taught to believe the clock is how they count time. The clock symbolizes time. Just another one of the many lies they told us. Let me decode what the clock really symbolizes. All right. So first off, this clock has always been used since the beginning of time by your ancestors. I keep telling you, these human beings ain't never created but chaos. But fucking war. All right. So the clock, as it says down here, the clock doesn't indicate time. The clock is symbolic of our plane, aka planet, plane T, planet, that we live on, and how the moon and our two suns, the second sun is coming back, but how the moon and our two suns orbits around our atmosphere, okay? So remember, we live on a plane, all right? So think of the earth isn't flat, but it's also isn't round. It's like a pancake. It's a plane, called a plane. This is why it's called a planet. Plane, Plane-T, plane T, all right? It was called plane T because the original name of this plane was called Tiamat or Ka. So when they came, they called it plane T or a planet. That's where the name planet comes from. All right. But our landmass on our rim, on this side of the earth, if you want to call it that, looks like this where we reside. Okay. This hand represented the sun. Our ancestors made this symbol. At the moon. And what it shows is, imagine this being the whole earth. And this black representing the ice rings of Antarctica. Okay. All right. And this is us. And this hand being the sun, this is the sun rotating above around the earth every day. The long hand. And the short hand, which goes first, will be representing the moon that cycles around our plane. All right. And then the long hand represents the sun that cycles around and orbits above our plane. So this is nothing but showing you a bird's eye view of the plane. All right. They came in through they man-made numbers on it. All right. And told you it was a clock and that it was used to count time. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no fucking time. This is an ancient symbol used by your ancestors just to show that the moon, to show the way the moon and sun orbits above our plane. All right. It's just like, imagine going to Google Earth. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at the bird's eye view. That's all this was representative of. And they came through some fucking hands on it and told us it was time. Yeah, I'm on their ass today. I'm on their motherfucking ass today, all right? Inspector Jamal Gadget, I told y'all who I am now. Let's get it. Now, examples of the time spell and how they directly impact you. Because we almost at the end, y'all. Stay tuned. So look, these are examples of the time spell and how they impact you every day in your life and you don't even know it. Late to work. Working overtime to pay bills. Not being able to raise your kids because you don't have enough time in the day to do it. Car accidents. Domestic disputes. Missing your entire soul's purpose while on this material plane because you have spent your entire life mission working to help our enemies further destroy your own planet. Wow. All right. This is how the time spell works, people. All right. Now let's go through them one by one. All right. Running late to work. How do you feel when you're running late to work? Low frequency, fear, worry. What my boss gonna say? Remember, it's all about frequency. You're moving in a rush. You're moving. You're constantly moving. You're not thinking. You're moving off an emotion. You're moving off of fear when you're running late to work. And you wouldn't be running late to work if it wasn't a time for you to come into work. Okay? Check this out. Working overtime to pay bills. All right? Why are you working overtime to pay bills? All right? Because you don't have enough money to pay your bills, right? So you like, I need this money, which I'll go into the money spell tomorrow, but I need this money to pay my bills. But I don't have enough time in the day, or I don't have enough time to get the money I need to pay this rent fee. This rent might be $2,000. I can make the $2,000, but I only got 1 month to make it. So you don't have enough time to make it, and you believe that you don't have enough time to make it. So now your ass is doing this, working overtime to pay bills with no understanding of what that is doing to the inner you. But let's keep breaking down this time spell and how it affects us. Not being able to raise your kids because you don't have enough time in the day to do it. That's the biggest one. They had us working at their 9-to-5 factories, which was their slave plantations for 8 hours out of their days. They told you it's only 24 hours in a day. See how they fucked us? Because if it's only 24 hours in their day and they make you go to work for 8 of them, and then days, most people work 10 and 12-hour shifts just to make ends meet. All right? So if it's only 24 hours in a day and your ass working 10 to 12 of those, okay, when you get home, you only got 12 hours. It's only 12 hours left in that day. So most of us do this. You get up, go to work all day. Don't get home till late night. When you do get home, because you're working all this overtime and you busting your ass right at the job. By the time you do get home, you ain't even got time to spend time with your kids. You sit down, eat dinner, goddamn it, tuck them in, and it's time for you to get back up. So essentially, you ain't even raising your kids. They're raising your kids through the entertainment field and through these false education systems, all right? All this virtual learning bullshit and before that, they had them going into schools. So you will be able to raise your kids no matter how much you worked if you had enough time in the day to do it. But if they telling you, this is how cold day is with it, y'all. If they taught us that it's only 24 hours in a day and they making your ass work 8 to 12 of them, you ain't got enough time in that day in their system to raise your goddamn kids. All right? Let's keep it going. Car. All right? How are most car accidents, how do they come about? No. They don't come about from people being drunk. That's bullshit. They don't come about, people getting car accidents from being drunk. A lot of people have died from DUIs, drunk driving, but most car accidents come because somebody ass is rushing because they ass feel like they late to get somewhere. Meaning they feel like they don't have enough time. So they ass flying through lights because you done did it before. I done did it before. We all been guilty of it. All right? Most car accidents come from us feeling like we do not have enough time. Facts. Not even enough time to protect our own goddamn physical avatar. All right? So, another example. I'm going to get to that soon, Lex, because I know you on it quick, but everybody might not understand as quick as you got it, so I'm going to work them through it. But it's coming up, though. All right? Domestic disputes. How many times have you got mad at your wife or your girlfriend because you feel like she ain't spending enough time with you? She always with her homies. Now, y'all in the crib arguing, damn near fighting. How many times have your woman, your wife, your girlfriend feel like, oh, you don't got no time for me? Yeah. The average domestic dispute comes down to time spent. So we're still dealing with time. But when time didn't exist, couples, the guys and goddesses who did mate, didn't look at time, so they embraced every every moment with each other. Like, we don't have time. We have energy cycles. Our planet, our realm goes through energy cycles. We actually going through one now. This is what all the shifting and all this is about. All right. So, what's another one? Example of the time spell and how it impacts you: missing your entire soul's purpose. Meaning the reason you even came back to this realm, because you spent your whole life working to help our enemies, human beings and the draconian reptilians, the major brands who own and run everything, further destroy your own God. Let me repeat. This time spell has led many of us to miss our entire soul's purpose while on this material plane, because you have spent your entire life working to help our enemies, the human beings and the reptilian shapeshifters, further destroy our damn planet. When we go in and make work at these factories, what do factories hurt? Pollute the air, hurts the atmosphere. You work in the restaurant business, you selling food that's hurting us. If you an entertainer, we pushing rhymes and putting music out there that's hurting us. You know what I'm saying? Like we helping their agenda. They came to conquer and drain us of resources. So working these jobs, these 9 to 5s, I don't care what brand or what company it's for, we only help them with their agenda. And now that's ended. That's why motherfuckers running out of jobs, because all the major CEOs stepped down. They trying to lead the planet, and a lot of them are dead. So when I'm telling y'all about this shift that I've been talking to y'all about for the last few months, I'm talking about the shift, the origin story, but I'm talking about the spells they have had over us. All right? Letting y'all know what it is, man. All right? You came to this planet. You didn't come to this planet to work no fucking job. You came to this planet to create other realities, which is what you were doing before they invaded this realm, which is why the realities and galaxies are endless. All right, we have been trapped and locked in this reality, in this realm, on this frequency, because of all this spelling, this shit. This is what I'm showing y'all. All right. So when you see how many levels we are at war on, you see how blind they got us. Why they got motherfuckers voting for what? Why are you voting for people that came and invaded and conquered you? You think you ever gonna have a say so? Why you wonder why they look at blacks and Latinos like that? You wonder why the police killing you? Because the police job is to protect and motherfucking serve. So they protecting and serving the establishment by killing your motherfucking black and Latino ass. They doing their job. Now you need to do your job by learning who you are and learning that they are the real enemy. And stop trying to protect them. Stop trying to rally for them. Start enlightening each other. And because to educate is the program. I broke that down already. Let's get away from this technology of these human beings. Let's get enlightened. Let's become illuminated. We have to use these words to have spiritual power. All right? Right. Majority of these companies support pedophilia. All of them do. I'm going to do a whole live on Pizzagate just for y'all, because I'm tired of telling y'all to look up Pizzagate. Facts. Let's keep this shit going, man. Everything is coming out. You're probably working too much. Now, this is facts. 1/3 of Americans, when they say Americans, know that they're really talking about the blacks and Latinos. All right? This who fucking planet this is, all right? Talk about your ass with this working shit, all right? 1/3 of Americans work 45 hours or more a week, and 9.7 million work more than 60 hours. The average work day in Europe is about 1 hour less than in the U.S. Look at the picture of the person. They got you all benched over, all hunched over, with clock all on your mind, time all on your mind, right? And the screw in your motherfucking back, all right? How many of us is working right now on this live just to pay bills? Come on now. How many of us right now is looking for a motherfucking second stimulus check? But if we would have spent our entire life building up our own businesses, which we are more than capable of, we wouldn't need them. We wouldn't even need their businesses. We wouldn't even need their money. We could just get in tune with self. All right? So let's keep it going, though. Long hours are making us sick. So scientists are putting this out there to y'all. They letting y'all know working long hours at work are making Americans sick. Americans, they talk about y'all. Americans sleep just 6.5 hours a night, a drop from the 1940s. Yet many, remember what I told y'all, what is sleep, people? Sleep is when you leave this body to go to other dimensions, okay? So we really supposed to be getting way more. You're supposed to be getting about 12 if you want hours. You're supposed to be getting probably 12 to 14 of those hours of sleep a day. Because remember, we are multidimensional beings, so you need time to go to your other avatar, all right? But they like to keep you trapped here. They don't like to let you go to your other realities and shit. They only give you so much time to do that, all right? Facts. I'm giving y'all the realness to this shit. Facts. This is why sleep does what to everybody. They call it what? Because you regenerate. We have regenerate. Our bodies regenerate just like Wolverine. Why you think when you sleep, everything heals? Everything grows when you what? Sleep. All right, let's keep going though. When your body sleeps, all right? So, it say many Republicans say it's not enough hours of work. So the Republicans, they want you to work more. The Republicans want y'all to work more, do I? They want y'all to work more, all right? Look at it. Even though y'all barely getting 6 hours of sleep, many Republicans say that's not enough hours of work. 20 million people who work 30 to 39 hours a week may lose benefits under a GOP plan if they don't work more. All right? So they're trying to force you to work more. They wanted you to work more to keep your ass busy, to keep you away from your goddamn self. They keep you away from self. They keep your ass from meditating and going within. Do you see the bigger picture, people? Talking about we free. Then everybody wants to laugh at Kanye. Kanye in tune. That's why they had to do what they did to him. Hijack his consciousness. All right? Because every time he speak, he be telling y'all like he about. Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just let them go work for more white people. Everybody laughed at him. But he was telling y'all real facts. Because even though she removed them from the north and took them, from the south and took them north, when they got north, what the fuck they had to do? They had